What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So, in light of the aftermath of the Devin Haney-Lomachenko fight, it forced me to create a list called You Can't Talk Boxing With Me If. And I got 10 situations, 10 circumstances, 10 different situations where you can't talk boxing with me if you fall under these certain categories, okay? Number one, you can't talk boxing with me if you only watch boxing when Gervonta Tank Davis fights. Because that lets me know something. You're really a casual. You only like watching fights where you going to feel like it's a knockout. Okay? That let me know that. Number two, you can't talk boxing with me if you only like fights where there are knockouts. Because that lets me know you have no appreciation for the sweet science and you probably don't know what the hell you're looking at. You're just talking. Only thing you're looking at is some aggression, that's it. Okay? Number three, you can't talk boxing with me if you think Sam Watson is Al Haymon. Because a lot of y'all think Sam Watson is Al Haymon, right? And then y'all also think another individual is Al Haymon, but that's going to fall further down this list. But that lets me know you really don't watch boxing if you think Sam Watson is Al Haymon, okay? Number four, you can't talk boxing with me if you think boxing is only toe-to-toe fighting. Now look, y'all, this is not you and Tay-Tay in the middle of the alley last week. This is not Shay and Tanika in the middle of the block last week. Nobody got to stand toe-to-toe, rock'em, sock'em robots with you. I hit you, you hit me, I hit you, you hit me, and let's see who outbests each other. No, that's not boxing. Boxing is called the sweet science for a reason, okay? Number five, you can't talk boxing with me if you think Floyd Mayweather was a runner. If you think Floyd was running, I know you have no appreciation for true boxing skill. You have no appreciation for the sweet science of hitting and not being hit. You have no appreciation for that. So I can't talk boxing with you if you talking that shit. I can't, right? Number six, you can't talk boxing with me if you think Leonard Ellerbe is Al Haymon. Because a lot of y'all also think that Leonard Ellerbe is Al Haymon. And if you think that, I know you don't know shit about boxing. Roger Mayweather voice, okay? You can't talk boxing with me if, number seven, you think the person who throws the most punches wins the round, okay? I don't care how many punches a person throws. Y'all will look at a person throwing 100 punches and the dude only connect with 7 or 8. And if he throwing a whole bunch, he throwing his hands a whole lot, y'all think that wins the round. Y'all think that scores the round to that person. If he ain't hitting shit and he's swinging and missing air, hitting above the shoulder and all that, that don't count. But that lets me know a lot of y'all think that, so that let me know you really don't know nothing about boxing, okay? Number eight, you can't talk boxing with me if you think Mike Tyson is the greatest heavyweight ever. Because a lot of y'all think that shit, and Mike Tyson wasn't even the greatest heavyweight in his own era, okay? And he lost every single time he stepped up in competition. I ain't trying to hear shit about Mike Tyson going to jail and, oh, he went to jail. And who fault is that, okay? Who fault is that he went to jail? Who fault is that he was on drugs or he was doing drugs and then all of this and he was under the influence? That ain't the fighters that he fighting for. It's not. But Mike wasn't even the greatest heavyweight in his own era. So that's a whole nother situation. A lot of y'all think Mike Tyson the greatest heavyweight to ever live. That's when I know you don't know shit about boxing. Okay? Number nine, you can't talk boxing with me if you think fighters get their hands registered as weapons. One of the biggest myths in boxing, and I can tell you don't know boxing, you don't watch boxing if you really, really think that. That's stuff that women say and men repeat it when they don't know the sport. Okay? And I ain't gonna try to trash on women, but I've heard a lot of women say that they gotta get their hands registered. No, they don't. No, they do not. Okay? Number 10, the final bit of this list, the final thing on this list. You can't talk boxing with me if you think Julio Cesar Chavez beat Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker in 1993. If you think Chavez beat Sweet Pea, don't talk to me about boxing because it's obvious, like Roger Mayweather said, you don't know shit about boxing, okay? Machiavelli Mills TV, y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your comments in the comment section below. I'm out. Peace.